Hey guys, hope your day is going good. So today we're going to continue with understanding responsive web design. So this was the application we built from before, an ice cream shop. So when you do right click, go to inspect. Yeah, as you can see, you will get different phone views and different screens, right? As you can see, it's looking good, except for look at our reviews page. So everything doesn't look, it looks weird in the reviews page. Let me see if I can zoom in. Oh, I can't zoom in more. So as you can see, some of the text on the picture is going far left. It's going too left. So, and I realized what the problem was. If you come back to our code, so this is also a good reason why you need to comment your code too. So reviews, right? So if you look at this, if I click on this is the container. The container doesn't close. If you follow the line, you might think it's this one here, but if I click on this one closes. Which one? This one up here, right? So we need to make sure the code is nice, and this one closes this one here, right? So we need to make sure that all the code is nice, so every row is individual, right? So this row should have closed before this one started. So I'm just going to let me just take out this one, and this one is supposed to be for this one. Now, okay, I'll leave this one for the container. I'll just close this row here. Come down. So do the same to your code. Save. So as you see, this is one row. It started here and it closes here. Starts from the beginning and closes here. Same thing for this one, should be the same. Starts here and it closes here, right? So this one too. This row, where does this row close? It doesn't close. This one closes this one here. So, right. I'm just fixing the indentation. Okay, so now this container closes with this one here, right? So let's save it. Come back to the screen, refresh. It should look normal now. Yeah, as you can see, it looks good. Okay, let me reset, bring this down to, yeah, 125 is good. So everything looks good. So now we're going to bring back in the map that was supposed to be below. So we come here. So if you want to comment, you do control forward slash or command forward slash, right? So you do it again to comment and uncomment. So I'll do it again to uncomment here. Then I'm going to save it. Okay, so let's refresh the page. Let's go down. Look at this. So we're going to be adjusting this one. Sorry about that. We're going to be adjusting this. I'm going to put this developer screen on another as another window, right? Let's see. I think it's like this. Yeah. So now it's on my other screen, so I can fully see this properly, right? So I'm going to I already have the code for this. How to make this look good. Let's go back to this one here. Then we'll go to our CSS. I think I gave it a class called map. Yeah, right here. So just go here, right? So the first thing we need to even understand is the screen sizes. So let's go to the largest screen size. Let's see, go like now. It should be an iPad Pro. See, that's 1002. Let me even close this part. Okay, let's look how it looks like this. Refresh the page. Okay, it's not even centered in a desktop point of view. Right, so let's center it. We're going to shift it right a little. So just come here. Because we have an image left, or we can reduce the amounts of margin left we have on the element, so that it's centered. Okay, look. Okay, we did that too much. Let's bring that up a bit. Let's do 20%. So I'm using percentage. We can use pixels. We can use percentages. Yeah, that looks good. That looks good. So another way to test, right? So responsive design without even going to inspect it is by dragging the browser left and right, like dragging the browser out. So as you can see, it's changing. Let me go to the top. Okay, so see. So what size is this? So okay, let's bring back the developer tool so that we can do it. See the pixels on the. Let's bring this back out. So this is the developer tool here. So I click on this, I go to phones and tablets. I click back on it, it goes back to normal. But leave this open. Right, so you see it right there at the right corner at the top. You can see the pixels. What you can see is reducing and increasing. They can tell you which size, so the width and the height. So you can start from that before you even go into the tablet view and phone view. You can do this. So like, and what happens if I minimize the screen, or I put the browser to the left, to the left, and it's like minimized like this, and everything else is on the left. So the width is going to change, and if you scroll down, you will see that the map doesn't adjust to that. So we'll begin our editing by dragging the browser to see where we need to start from. So normally, if it goes like this, it looks fine. So this has 730 pixels, the width. So start bringing it closer and closer and closer and closer and closer and closer. As you can see, it's losing its center, right? It's still losing its center. But where it's be an issue is if it's really outside the screen, right? So just before the screen gets to it. So let's say when it gets to 1444, like here, we want it to be centered, right? Before then, we wouldn't care about centering it. Well, you can choose to do whatever you want, right? So it's not moving with it, see? Yeah, so we're going to say when it's at 144, we want it to be centered. We start worrying about centering it, because that's when it's getting closer and closer to the screen, right? So dragging it like this. So by like 144, it should, let's make it reduce the width. And this is how you're going to do it. Come in here, right? You want to apply responsive design to your CSS. You do add media only screen, so we're going to worry about the screen size, and we're going to look at the width, right? So max width 144 pixels, px, open and close brackets. Then this is where you now do your styling. So whenever the screen gets to this width, it's apply this style, right? So it can affect any CSS classes in this condition. So it's like a condition statement for CSS, saying when the screen is only 144, style it like this, or below 144, right? So being like, it's going to keep the style, even though like from 144 and below. So even though it's getting less and less and less, the style applies. So far it's past 144, it will remain that's the style. So we're going to do a margin, or let's look at the width first. So the width before is 900. We can make it square now, right? So let's do 600 pixels. Then height 600 pixels. Save that. Let's see how it looks like. So refresh. Okay, see? Watch this. If I move out of 144, it will go back to the previous styling. So I move out like this. Wait, hold on. Let me refresh the page. Because, okay, this is weird. Let's go back. So the max is 144. Refresh the page. Yeah, it's supposed to keep changing. So it's supposed to go back to the normal. Okay, see, yeah, we expanded the screen so it's back to normal, right? So we're going to start dragging it from the left. Oh wow. It remained the same, but when I expanded it's back like this. Okay. I'm looking at it. I'm looking at it to see if it's supposed to be accurate. Okay. 144. So this is 140. So 144, 145. It's still keeping the same style even after. Let me drag it back to the way it was. Let's keep dragging it back to the way it was. Let's see its response. Okay, see, it starts responding from. Wait, let's see. See, once 102. No, 1802. Sorry. So it's gonna see it's changing during that width. Okay, now this is weird. Weird things happen when you do it again. I'm like, oh wait, is this not how it was before? Right? So sometimes making these videos like help me learn again what I learned before. So it's now like reaffirming, or how will I say this? Reaffirming what I learned, right? But I did this the first time, it didn't look like this. There's a media only screen and max width, boom. Right? Oh, I think was it the margin on the left? No, the width changed, right? Let's cancel this out now. Save it. Let's go back. Let's even see the element. Actually, let's see how's the element arranged. So it's just in the div class, another div, right? The paragraph there. Then what happened? Allow full screen, nothing, style border 0. But let's move the style actually here. Go to apply all styles in our CSS file. You can leave the loading lazy, save that. I don't think that will make a difference actually, but let's save this, put this back. Okay, so this is how it's supposed to look like, right? So now I'm dragging it. Right? See, nothing changes. Nothing changes. Okay. I'm going to do it like this instead. Once it starts going out of center, we'll edit it. So now I did that 1725, right? Because it's a bit out of center. Do that at 1725 actually. 1725, save. Then what do we want to happen? Reduce the height, the width by like make it bring down to 800, right? That's just me estimating. So I refresh it. Okay, look, it looks, yeah, it looks centered. It looks, it's still good, right? Let's bring it. So if I take it back, it should go back to normal. See, it's not doing that. That's weird. Okay, guys. So what I did was I put the image in the container, in this container. So here, right? I put it back in and refresh the page. Okay, and I made the height here 800, right? Okay. So we're going to just work with the screens, right? So let's see. It's still, so once it comes down, this is where the screen changes. So the screen changes when it goes down to, when it goes below 244, right? The screen changes. Like look at this. If I go back a bit, it still looks fine, right? So when you come down, the screen changes around there. 1238, 1244. So you can say when it's 1238, you want it to be more centered. We're going to reduce the width and reduce the margin on the left, right? So media screen, so media only screen, and we're going to do max width 1244 px. We're going to say map. So now let's just copy and paste this, right? Let me save this. Let me see. Should I just remove? Yeah, I think I'll just make the margin left less. So make this like let's see, 7%. Let's refresh. This 1, 2, 4, 4. Okay, let's make it actually. Let's make it around this 220. Refresh. Let's come back down. This is 220. Is there still margin left? Okay, let's take that out actually. Let's make it pixels then. Let's make it 10px. Save that. Come down here. Refresh it. Okay, it's coming in now. So we need to remove some of the padding some more. Down on 5px. Save that. Refresh it. I put padding none actually. Let's see. 0 pixels. Okay, that's fine. I think it's because of we put it in the container now, so it's mating up with this one. So we're just going to reduce the width. So make it 600. Right? Refresh it. Okay, 600. Looking too boxy. Let's make it like 700. Refresh. Okay, see? This is how it looks. So it looks good. Let's bring it down. Yeah, this is so let's keep going down now. Past 120. If I take it out 120. Okay, let's just keep going down. Because that's when the screen changes. The screen changes again around here, 154. Okay, so let's keep going down. All right, so past 120, that's good. Then I'm bringing it down again. Let's see when the screen changes again. So you can do this dragging left and right. Okay, now at around 191, we need to change the width again. Right, just say come back down. It changed around. Okay, let's go to 197, 166. Okay, around like, yeah, 959. Okay, copy this. I know this task might seem tedious, but it's easy, just copying and pasting this and editing it again. So this is going to change the width to maybe this time is 600. Bring it down 100 pixels. Refresh it. Okay, look. Bring some more. Let's bring it down to 550. Save. Come back here, refresh it. Okay, that looks that's good. It looks good. Let's see. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, we'll bring it down a bit. Let's bring it down like 3 more pixels. Now that'd make a difference. Let's make it 10. Okay, that's okay. Then we keep bringing it down, bringing it down, bringing it down, bringing it down, bringing it down. When does it change again? Okay, it changes around there. How's that? That is still okay. Still okay. The width is still okay. So bring it down some more. Well, yeah, exactly. So it changed around 712. 712, right? How much of it is left? I think it doesn't matter, to be honest. 712 is fine. But I think that it's going to keep. Okay, so it stopped at 500. Okay. So let's do it like this. So when it's at, let's say anything below, let's say when it gets to, see, 757. 42, 740. Let's say anything below 740. Control C, paste it. So anything below 740. Should be, the width should be brought down. Let's make it a whole 500. Brought down by 40. Refresh. Okay, that's fine. So it's going. It's going. Okay. So at 65. Okay. So it's going up. Let's come down here. So this is what's this width is 60. Let's do it at, because after that, so we're going to go to like 640, 500. So 640, 500. Because you want it to always remain. So it's going to be at 640. So reduce a bit again at 640. $640 save, so reduce the width again by, like I said, make it 400. Let's see. Reduce it. Okay. Oh, it's okay. It's fine, because when it goes on to 500, we don't have too much trouble. Okay. So okay, yeah, we need to still fine. You just how much by how much? Just a bit. Okay, let's now do this for 500. Because we want all the elements to be uniform so that it doesn't change our style or change the format of our web page, right? Like it did before, it was given too much gap on the right. So just go through it at 540. Let me see. Was it 540? When it gets to 540, yeah. When it gets to 540, make it 350. Save it, refresh. Okay, that's good. So we're going to bring it down all the way to 500, and that's good. So this way I did it by dragging the window left and right is not necessarily the traditional way of doing it, but I did some that's one way of me of how I do it. So to really check if everything is correct, just go to F12, then go to your tablet view. Okay, so you can see iPad Pro is looking too far on the. There's some padding there, and this is with 240. But let's go from the beginning, from the top. Let's go down. Okay, when it's at 360, you know, it still needs some more changes. So this is actually the best way you could do it, by going down every screen size. I just showed you one way of doing it by dragging the window. So look at this. This is fine, right? So what we didn't fix it for Moto G4. Didn't fix it for Galaxy 5 because the width is 360. Then when it gets to 411, it's still good, right? So Pixel 2 is good. Pixel 2 XL is good. Okay, iPhone 5. You need to still adjust for that. So see, it's 320. So anytime it's around 320, 360, it changes. So 375 is still good. So iPhone 6, iPhone 7, then iPhone Plus, still good. Nothing is weird. It doesn't make our app look different. iPhone X, still good. So we need to do it. iPad Pro, yeah, it's fine. It's fine like this. You go center it, but it's still fine. It doesn't look too ununiform. So the iPad Pro we need to fix. iPad Pro, Surface Pro, still fine. Galaxy Fold, okay. So Galaxy Fold, iPad Pro, then the first two, Moto G4, Galaxy 5, and iPhone 5. So I got to do it for like let's do for width 360. So once this 360, you're going to bring down this by like let's make it 300. It's 300, right? And when is the iPad Pro? When is 10,024? Sorry, 1024. I'm a bit tired. I'll just move the padding this way. So let's do it for the lower width for 360. Let's do 360. So by 360 and below, we're going to reduce it by 50, make it at 300. Right? So we're going to refresh the page. Let's go back. This is the first one here. Right? Refresh. That looks fine. Galaxy 5 looks fine. Pixel 2 still looks fine. Pixel large looks fine. iPhone 5 looks fine. Okay, I always just check all of them all the time. That looks fine. iPhone X looks fine. iPad still looks fine. Okay, now it's 50 Pro. So when the width is, I want to make it uniform, right? Just going less and less in numbers. I'll do it right here. Control C, Control V. So once it's 1020, right? Yeah, 1024. So when it's 1024, then it should be padding left should be, maybe let's make it 15%. Save that. Come back here, refresh it. Okay, let's bring it down a bit, 10%. Come back here, refresh it. Okay, that looks decent. Let's make that 13. Okay, that looks good. So try again from the top. Moto G4 is good. Galaxy 5 is good. Pixel 2 is good. Okay. Okay, so nothing is weird. Still uniform. Keep in mind, we're only just checking the map to see how it looks. Everything else should look fine. Okay, iPad Pro. Surface. Okay. Galaxy Fold. Galaxy Fold is 280. So we need to reduce that by 100, the width, right? So copy and paste this one. So what width is that? The width is 280. So we're going to make it by like just 250. Save that. Refresh it. Boom. It looks beautiful. So every time I make a change, I just keep checking everything just in case nothing is buggy because I changed the code. Trust but verify. Trust yourself, but always verify. Or trust anyone, but always verify. Because it's your responsibility to verify. Okay, see? It's looking beautiful. Okay? Galaxy Fold. Yeah. Now everything looks uniform. I would say, let's say, I know that's one thing I'd probably at the top. But look at this, right? I would say maybe for homework, if you guys care about that, you should look at these come enjoy, right? Where we have this text and the two buttons. You can see the two buttons are not really sitting down on each other correctly. The contact us is a bit indented, right? So you can use responsive design to change that. Okay, still fine. It's only in I think Galaxy Fold. Okay, let's see. Okay, when the width is getting less, so you can even edit it with see, this is in this width, in this sizes. You can add another class here for those buttons and change them, right? Let's see. Yes, when the width is less than 360, right? Or about 360. Oh no, it's fine. Even at 360 is fine. So maybe you have to make another one for it. So at 320 and at 280 looks weird, right? So you can try that and see if you can do that. So just again, a recap. When you're doing responsive design, you're making sure that all your elements fit into various screens. the tablet, your phone, and your desktop. And when they don't, you can adjust it by doing this code I wrote here by saying media only screen max with, like for example, 740 pixels. So it's only going to change when the screen size goes from 740 to and below, right? And I kept applying more changes because when it got to a certain screen size, I want it to look different. So you can now add another condition, right? And now say, okay, when it's at 640, do this, like how I did mine, right? So that's everything, guys. Let me know if this was clear enough. Let me know if you enjoyed the whole tutorial. I think I'll also be posting a cheat sheet, right? So this is right here. So Bootstrap HTML cheat sheet, video summary. More like a summary of what we did. So this is like telling about the padding, border, and margin. Then the HTML header tag. Let me zoom out a bit. You know what header tags are? Div, span, then the bootstrap elements, then what image fluid is, then the grid system we spoke about, then some CSS selectors, right? And that's it. Like, and these are the sources of where I got my stuff from. So I'm going to be posting this in my Discord group. I'm going to start a Discord group, so you guys can download the PDF from there. I'm going to put the link to the Discord group in the description below. Okay, guys, thank you for watching and have a good day.